There's been a lot of great things happening at First Baptist Conroe that I've been so blessed to be a part of and see you as a church family be a part of those things. In 2018, as we have been walking through this vision of being equipped to find our place in God's mission, has been tremendous. And now I think that God has prepared me and prepared you for what it is that He wants you to do and me to do individually, but also what He wants us to do collectively. And so now it's time to take a big leap and go all in 2019 and make the greatest level of commitment you've ever made in your walk with Christ and your involvement in ministry starting on January 1st, 2019, as we jump in and dive into God's Word together and start a Bible reading plan that will take each of us through the entire Bible over the course of 2019. And so that's going to be a tremendous opportunity for us to learn from God's Word, maybe wrestle with some things, some truths that we've not wrestled with recently, and ask and answer questions with one another. I think it'll be a great way to spark discussion in your life groups and just one-on-one as you sharpen one another and grow in your faith together. And then we'll be able to have an opportunity through Pastor Jeff and one of his messages to learn about a tool we can use to pray specifically for those in our family, for those in our places of employment and schools, and our friends and neighbors who might be lost. And so that's something that's really important for us to not just look for ways to share our faith with those around us, to pray for those people, and others may be sharing their faith with them as well. And so we get to be a part of that process directly through sharing with them, but indirectly by praying for them. And then one of the things that also we want each of you to consider is being a part of a mission project, all the way from spending a Sunday morning at Mission Conroe just down the road from the church to maybe coming with Pastor Jeff or myself or one of our other staff members on a mission trip to a place like Costa Rica or Colombia, where we have international missionaries right here from our church serving. And so we want you to be outside the walls of the church, participating in missions and serving God and reaching others in that way, and bringing those stories back here of what God is doing at Mission Conroe, at Belshire Apartments, or at a school in our community, or at a church in Costa Rica, or in an indigenous people group in Colombia. And so I'm really excited about the opportunity we have to get each person in our church involved in missions some way, locally, here in the United States, or around the world. And then the last thing that we want each of you to consider and to really pray and just seriously give some thought to is generosity. And when we talk about stewardship, we talk about time, we talk about talent, and we talk about treasure. And I hope that you would really seek in 2019 to ask God exactly how you need to be using your time, using your treasure for His glory, and most of all, taking the treasure that He's entrusted to you and being generous with that in and through the local church as we seek to do all that God has called us to do. I can't tell you how excited I am about 2019, and I'm praying that I would be all in, that my family would be all in, that you would join us and the rest of this church family in being all in as well.